to the Cookie Life Network, where we're whisking it all. I'm Beth.
And I'm Alison. And don't forget, you can keep up with everything going on in the cookie community when you follow us on Instagram.
That's right. And today we have another episode from Cookie Con.
We are going to be talking to Brittney from Untitled Sugar, Morgan from Dough by Mo, Leah from Sugars by Leah, and Ashlee from Sweet Dough Cookie Co.
Y'all, we did that more takes than we will ever admit. Nicely done, Alison. Nicely done.
Woo! But first, we're going to start with the best of the zest.
So, this week's best of the zest. Here we go. Alison, you're up first. What do you have for us this week?
So, I am quite unorganized. Is that... I'm the one who doesn't unpack from Cookie Con for like a month. So mine is an organizational product.
Yay!
What I decided to use is the Cane Sugar Designs stencil holder. Okay. I have gone through
those.
Yeah. I've gone through every stencil holder there is, every folder, you name it. But the folders get really heavy and really bulky and the pages rip out and you're constantly flipping around. So normally what I do to organize is whatever cutter bin I have, say it's a Christmas bin, my stencils are in there too, just so everything's all together. But I've got a ton
like in the bottom or something, or?
Yeah, I just lay them on the bottom, or I'll put them in a Ziploc baggie with the stencil it goes with or something. But I've got a lot of stencils that don't go with anything, like floral stencils or college logo stencils, like, ugh. So, here it is, you guys. It's a file system.
Oh, wow.
It's a perfect little box that actually, I got the box from Walmart. And she's got... It
looks like a little crate.
It's just a little crate that has file folders in it, just like you would at a business office or a file cabinet. So I like to keep my stencils with their packaging so I know who made them. So this way, doesn't matter if they're in a folder or anything, like I can just keep them exactly how they were. And
God, that would drive me nuts.
Well, how do you know where your stencils came from then?
So why do you need to know where they came from? I got a question. So are they in any kind of order as far as holiday or floral or okay, so you have okay.
So I'll have like patterns and it'll be like the polka dots or the plaids, and then I'll have, florals, or I'll have, so everything is in
gotcha, in some sort of order.
This one says 4th of July or stars.
Okay, so. Okay, I'm with you. Freaked out.
These are all the ones that don't match any cutters. So they're just out willy-nilly anyways. I don't know what I would have done with them.
With the ones that you have matching cutters with?
They're with their cutters.
Okay.
You're like, oh. So when I organize...
I need to know. We got to poll the people on this. I can't imagine not keeping all the stencils in one place.
But see, if I have all my Christmas cutters together, I'm going to forget that I have that cute little 3-layered holly stencil that can go in the background. So in my bin that has all my Christmas cutters, on the bottom has all my Christmas stencils as well.
But couldn't you just put them in your little file system under Christmas stencils?
I could. That would take a lot of room up.
Why? They're stencils.
What
you mean? Like, because you go put the cutter in there with it?
No. It's just that, like, after a while, it gets kind of full. Like, maybe I just buy too many stencils. I don't know.
Okay.
But this way, I'm not flipping through a binder looking for all my stencils,
I do like that because I have use those binders, and I'm with you. Those pages tear out. It gets too heavy. It's a mess. I do like the filing system. So when you purchase from them, what do you get? Just a little like mini hanging file folders for.
You can buy the crate and the file folders, or you can buy just the file folders. So like me, I have like, I think 3 sets of file folders in this one crate.
Okay.
So the crate was like $1.99 at Walmart.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, and you've got 3 sets of the hanging file folders, hanging stencil folders.
Yeah. And I have not found file folders this small anywhere. This is the only place I found them.
Those again? I need to look at the actual. I mean, like, take one out and let's look at the actual file folder.
And so it's just
okay.
Regular file folder.
And is it the regular size for those tabs? Like for normal? Because I have a gazillion of those from like my normal hanging file folders.
Yeah.
Cool.
Regular size. And like I said, I have like random PYOs in here that I never use.
Okay, I'm liking this. I was a little skeptical at first. I'm like, what has she got over there? Dear God, it's an episode 2 of the luggage in the stores because, but I'm liking that.
But like this file right here, so this also has just random ones I bought from Instagram or from Amazon. You know, you get like a pack of 40 that are, what do you file this under? Like if you're going to put it with a stencil or something,
That's a pattern.
So I just put it with my background stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so I have one folder that's just for like background prettiness, you know?
Okay, so now tell me about so it's sugar cane or something?
Cane Sugar Designs. And she also has a ton of stencils that she just sells. But I always use her for customizing. I don't know if you can see this. Customizing.
Yes. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So she customized my logo for me with a screen print stencil. So I will go to her and be like, hey, I need this. Whether it's for, see, look at me. I'm just going to come in here and look in my file under logos. Miss Skeptical. And look, I have different company logos that she's done for me.
Cool.
For local companies so that when I'm doing corporate orders, she's just like, hey, yeah, I'll do that for you. And I'm like, and look, now I can put all my logos right back in here.
You go, girl. Okay, so we will link everything in the description of this video, and our patrons will get to see Alison demo one of her stencils in our Patreon video. Okay, so
what's your best of the Zest today?
Okay, so this product I saw. Actually, I saw Maya using it first, the first time I ever saw this product. And she was using it on a rose. It's called Fondx.
Okay.
And this is actually this yellow. It does not belong there. That's actually some food coloring that was spilt on there. So it's Fondx, Fondx. It's edible glue. Not only does it, and so I did break a cookie to glue it back together to show you. So we have this cookie. Well, I actually broke 2. So I broke a big one because this is a big old heavy cookie, you know, and it's just like it never even happened.
So does it work on the like little skinny bits? Like if someone had an Easter bunny and the ear broke off? Like even if there's only one little section that has contact, does it still?
It still works. Yes. Now this did dry overnight, so I did this yesterday. But I mean, it probably will cure. It needs a couple of hours. But like I said, that one did overnight. But that's not all I use it for. I use it for glue like that. But the main thing that I use it for, because I saw Maya using it, I'm like, oh my God, what is that? she was using it as a drip on the rose petal.
Like
water-
dewdrops?
Yes. And so, like, because I'm going to show you the consistency of this stuff.
Oh.
Yes, right? Ooh, ah. Okay, so I made that Santa Claus cookie for Dallas Cookie Con, and he was holding the Coke bottle. I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I used that Fondx to make on top of this to make it look like the glass bottle was actually, I don't know if you can see it. So I love me some
Shine.
Yeah, I do. This is different. It's shiny, but it's like a jelly thick. So it looked like the Coke bottle was actually there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whereas the Super Shine would make it shiny, but this is just another little level.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I may do it when I do the demo for Patreon. I may do the dewdrop like on a flower or
Mhm.
something because but see, I really need you to make the flower because so you make me the flower, send me the dang flower.
I'm sure it'll ship really well to Mississippi.
Right. And then I'll put the dewdrop on him.
So, okay. Beth was skeptical with mine, but now I'm going to ask you. So, what is the difference between using this to glue your cookie back together and using just a stiff royal icing?
This holds better. Okay, so the stiff royal icing to me, like, it works. It does work.
Mhm.
But it's going to work better. The royal icing, like when you put the royal icing on it, you put it back together, it's going to work. But we all know royal icing has that snapping.
Yeah.
It's easy to snap back apart. This, I mean, you can be rough with it and it's not coming back apart.
Now, when you bite into it, can you?
Well, this
can't tell
cookie
it.
sat out on my counter for a minute. So we're not going to do that because oh, wait.
But I mean, just in general, you can't like it's not like a candy thickness, right? Like you wouldn't tell if you bit into it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Whereas with icing, you'd be able to feel it when you bit into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. And like I said, I don't use it for this purpose a lot at all. I just wanted you to see,
I hope you're not breaking a bunch of cookies.
well, it's a hard life over here, Alison. But it's more for I use it more in the decorating end of it.
Mhm.
I will say it has so many pros. I'm going to give you the cons as well because we've got to keep it real, right?
Mhm.
It takes forever to dry.
Mm.
Like the tacky, I'm in Mississippi. The humidity is horrible. It does take it a minute to dry. I didn't think this old Santa over here, old boy, was ever going to dry. I'm like, oh, for the love of God, please. I mean, yeah, but it does eventually, but it takes it a minute.
Would a dehydrator help?
Good question. Oh, no, it didn't because I know I got really excited because I remember messing up a cookie and I pulled it out and it had just gone.
Melted like
And totally different. Now it went from a semi-solid to a straight liquid. And it dripped all down to the next tray under it. And the next tray under that. And then some cuss words may have been said. And So no, do not put it in the dehydrator.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a good question because did you feel how I
Yeah.
it was traumatic? Yeah. So that's my pick, the Fondx. I'm just going to go with Fondx. I have no idea if that's how you say it or not, but I'm so glad Maya turned me on to it. Because it is a good product.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you're one of our patrons on Patreon, then you will get to see a video of us using these products. Beth will use that. You'll get to see some of my non-existent organizational skills, and I will use one of Cane Sugar Design's stencils, do a demo of that. And yeah, About it, yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, we would like to welcome Toba Moon. And we've got Brittney Snow. Hi. We are so happy to have you ladies here today.
So happy to be here.
Yes.
Thanks for taking time out.
Of course. So busy. Yes, so busy. Come to my cat nap.
Heck yeah. So straight into it. First question I want to know. How did y'all meet?
How did we meet? Leah hooked us up because Leah invited me to come to Waco with them before the Cookie Con in Dallas. And so then I got to meet her. That's the first time we met in person.
Zest, Leah, last year.
Yeah, and so October.
That's when we met too.
Yeah. Yeah, and like best friends.
It's like you just meet people in life and you just know, like.
That's what I know.
Those are people.
Yeah. You know your tribe.
Friends are real, but it's true.
I know. It's like on a different level of understanding.
It is.
Normal people haven't been through the same things.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot. And it's a wonder where, I mean, as saying is, cookie people are different people. They're really different people.
A little bit crazy, a little bit.
The work ethic, I think, is just.
Yeah. And then I think, because a lot of us are artsy, I mean, obviously, so there's the art people are,
We never know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with you. You got all kind of stuff going. Y'all both got all kind of stuff going. But you got Procreate classes. You got edible images. You got STL files.
Yes, sometimes, slowly creeping in when I get more time. So I just hired an assistant in November, Kelsey, and she's amazing. And so she has been the reason that I've been able to kind of branch out and do more like the Procreate video. I just didn't have any time to, do it.
Right.
And so, it's been crazy. There's been a lot going on, but I could not do this and be like healthy without having hired an assistant.
Right.
So that's been the biggest relief.
Because you do classes too.
And it's been helping me do more things that I wanted to do, and so I have cut back on customs because I mean there's no sense in doing so many customs a week, and once you do 10 themes 1 week,
I'm sorry, you're smoking. That's nuts.
Yeah, no,
could you imagine
Leah
doing
still
that?
does that constantly.
Are you serious? That many?
So
It's like one custom. I'm like, oh,
Just
I know.
designing the whole.
I know. Yeah, it's been exciting though. The Procreate class has been great, and I'm hoping to just do more tutorials for people.
Yeah. And your classes are big old.
Yeah, people in Houston really like them, so it's just fun, and it's less about people coming to want to do cookies for a living. It's more about the party. So it's everything's already set up, and we're just boozing.
Right. Yeah.
I will see tables and tables of
I know.
bags, and I'm like,
Well, that's why I had
just looking at it.
Without Kelsey, it used to take me. I'm telling you guys, I would be standing for 10 hours bagging, crazy. It was insane. Blisters on my fingers from then you guys know.
I mean, thank God this is not just a podcast and we got visuals. We're feeling it.
Are you still doing it in my sleep?
they're like helicopters.
Who came up with that?
I don't remember. It's somebody. Was it Maddie?
I don't know. Was it
You need
Maddie?
to gym when you're constantly.
Oh my God.
I'm guys, look at these muscles.
Whoa!
I think it's from floor shop.
Sister! Sacagawea. I mean, that's a muscle.
That's really big.
Okay, side note, don't mess with those. Okay, now you, my friend. I'm sorry. They have that test where you do you have the big moves in a year. You got them all now. Move a business, move a family, kids changing schools, sell a home. How are you still
alive.
Yeah.
Some days I'm not. Some days I'm not. It's a lot.
It is.
And then you're here teaching. Yeah. On top of it all.
I don't.
With that though, this is an escape for me. So it's been very emotional.
Yeah.
Great.
I can't.
I mean, I can. And I know everybody that watches this story, including myself. Please, for the love of God, tell me those people are paying for it. Everybody wants to know. The world needs to know.
I didn't even know that I talked about that on
You
Facebook.
I know, right?
No, they're not.
Okay, can I just tell you, in my past life, I owned a mortgage company. I'm a giver. That was a contract, sister. It's a contract. Yeah, it's tragic.
They gave us $1,500, but we were told that the fridge they purchased was worth $6,000.
Yeah.
So we picked the fridge that was $4,000, thinking they would pay for it.
It's a real nice fridge.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I like it.
But it was a little too big.
Right. So another question that the people want to know: how did you go from cookies to apparel? Because you're a cookie girl. You're an OG cookie girl.
Yeah, I started with cakes actually.
What?
And I was making wedding cakes. I was doing big weddings, and then somebody asked me to make sugar cookies for them and for a party. And I said, I've never done this before. I'll make them for you, but I didn't charge her because I had no idea what they were going to like. And they turned out pretty good. It took me like 2 weeks to finish them. They probably tasted like shit, but they turned out pretty good. And then I swore on my life I would never do them again after that. And here we are. But then I started selling scribes after my first Cookie Con. I think I started with recipes actually, then I went to scribes. And I think the income was just so much easier on me. And I had one idea for an apparel item, and I think it was the whisk with like the little swirl and then the bake. And after, I never had any intention of ever selling anything other than those two designs. I was like, this is it. There's no way my brain is ever going to comprehend apparel and be able to design multiple things. My brain just doesn't work like that.
Here we are.
Apparently my brain does weird things sometimes. You surround yourself with weird people and get weird things.
That's right. Weird things happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cookie that I had from you that I like stalked you for last Cookie Con was the churro. Maybe was that what that was called? It's called something else. Fall Dream.
I think I've named, Fall Dream.
Fall Dream.
It's stupid name.
No, it's really not. It's good. You could have called it dog poo poo, and I would have bought it because it is so good. Yes, that is by far the best cookie I have made to date. It is so good. So I'm really excited about this cookie that's in this bag.
That's a lot of pressure.
I know, right? All right. Okay, what you got?
I was just going to ask you, are you vintage needle as well, or is that your mother?
That's my mom.
Okay.
Yes.
She would love that.
She would love to hear that. I think she got a little bit overwhelmed with just the pricing, trying to figure out like how to make it worth it because it took a long time. Everything is hand sewn. The cost of fabric, the linen and stuff. I'm doing something else, but I love her, and she's very far away from Tampa now, so.
I know, right? Very important because I know that's hard. But your sister's there now, right?
Yes, my sister is there. She got there a few weeks ago with her 4 kids, and she's pregnant with her 5th. Yeah, so.
She knows how that works.
Yeah, she does. But
A lot of satisfaction.
like whatever you got, but yeah, it's nice. Really nice to have the presents. My sister. It's really hard being away from my mom because I was always there for my bride. And then she's finally at the same stage. We were there together for about 10 years. We were all supposed to move together. Plans changed, but I can't talk about it very much more. I'll start crying.
That's okay. Well, that's you can do that on the show. So, what do you think? Do you like the weather change?
Yeah, it's been beautiful so far.
Yeah.
I know it's going to get
Wait till
hot as
that.
hell.
I know, because I was watching stories one day. And it was something y'all were outside playing or going to the zoo. And you were talking about this weather and how great. I was like, oh my god, until that
Well, we went. The humidity is actually not that bad in Colorado.
Oh, it's not.
It's not because the first time we went to South Carolina, we flew into Charleston.
Oh, okay.
We stayed in Charleston for a couple days. The humidity was, it was bad. It wasn't like unbearable. We were still able to like walk on the beach and stuff.
Yeah.
But when we got to Greenville, it's so much better. So I haven't experienced anything at all so far. There was one humid day, but it was like raining in like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
So I expected it that day. But yeah, I mean, I do expect some.
Sure.
But right now it's just been like mid 70s and like a cool breeze, and it's just glorious.
Sweet tea.
Yeah, sweet tea. The kids are eating popsicle, playing in the freaking water in the front yard in their bathing suits, and it's like 65 degrees out. And the neighbors are driving by just laughing. Like,
You're like,
kids are loony.
Northwest. This is summer to me.
I like sprayed them off with the hose outside. Covered in that freaking red shirt stuff.
Yeah, the
They didn't really like the hose, but
they're coming to my house. Okay, so what about I know it's been a while since you had your new cookie room.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
bad.
really nice. Yeah, we just haven't finished the rest of the house, so I just never show a lot of things. But the cookie room's completely done. It's just really cool because basically the house that we bought was pretty old, so it had like 2 formal dining rooms, like where they might set up a big dining room table. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we also have a living room, so we weren't going to use it. And so my boyfriend was like, okay, you can have this whole room. And he let me like tile up a wall, like tile it. I tiled it myself.
You did?
Yes.
That's where those muscles come
I know,
from.
right? Yeah. We've been doing everything in the house ourselves with him and his dad. Yeah.
So you're not in a rental anymore, right?
No, yeah, we bought this house. Yeah, so but it flooded in Harvey and it hadn't been redone, so that's how we got such a nice little neighborhood in Houston. So it's gonna be great. It's just taking so long, but we got like so much square footage too. But yeah, I'm able to have this whole part that's a kitchen, and then like I decorate, and then like a whole office space for the edible images. So
It is nice.
yes, but I like needed the space because in the old house I was like on top of myself, especially when I started doing the Etsy shop.
Yeah.
I would have just the edible images just like all over everywhere, like everywhere. So it's crazy how much your life gets easier when you have like the workspace that you need instead of being crammed into like even like getting a bigger mixer makes your life easier because instead of doing 10 doubles and you just do like 2 batches that are all like crazy. Yeah, it's life changing.
Yeah. But I mean, that means you're ordering sugar by the truckload.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I used to be able to get my powdered sugar like in the 50-pound bags from Costco, and they stopped selling it. I still haven't found it yet. I have my last bag, 50 pounds.
do you have like a restaurant supply store somewhere?
I called one and they didn't have it.
Oh no.
I asked my followers and they said one of the Costco's, and I had my assistant go there. It wasn't there, so I had to try another.
No. Okay, so if y'all are listening and you know
Powdered, Houston powdered sugar, 50-pound bags, 25-pound bags. I'll take that too. Let me know where to get it.
because you have more room now too at your new house.
Yeah. And I had no idea how much it was gonna change like the flow of my
Yeah.
like packaging apparel. I did it.
are beautiful.
So pretty.
He's quite the handy
He
fella.
is so handy.
Oh my. You too. I saw you in like bathroom laying towel yourself.
Oh yeah, I did that. It was really, really. I would love to do way more. It was really hard with my arthritis, and I was in a lot of pain doing it. But it was fun.
It looks
to
really
say-
good.
Yeah, it turned out great. But yeah, I was just like, I packaged like 100 orders in like 2 hours the other day. And because I'm like, I can just turn around and I have so much shelf space. Before it was like those little cubbies.
Yeah.
And I would have to like dig through them and like lift them up and pull them out. And now they're just like
it's just, like,
separated. I just,
Yes.
and I just turn around and package it.
You're efficient.
Yes.
Yes.
Ew.
Apparently that's what I needed. And now I actually.
Apparently.
Yeah, I have space to hire like an assistant now. Because before it was like I needed help, but there was no way to make it work. I was in like
You used to
my
have
daughter's
piles
bedroom.
of orders just all over the floor.
Oh my gosh,
because you're
it was-
in no space.
It was insane. But yes, I'm very thankful. And it makes living a little $16,000 office.
It was so nice.
It's still too soon.
I mean, it's gonna when you because you're like I want to paint everything white.
I can't stand blue.
No, I know you can't, but it's not as bad as you think it is.
I know, it really is.
It's really
so
not.
beautiful. And now I was like, what is wrong with it? Take it as is.
I'm such like a feel like my environment around me affects me so much. I just need everything I look at to be beautiful, or I am just so stressed out. Like when Kyle wants to just like sit down and like have a snack and then watch TV at the end of the night, I'm like, okay, but we need to clean first and second. Can we do it later? No. It needs to be now, or I will sit here just staring at it. It's a flaw. It's a flaw of mine. Right now, at least, I can't see the state, so I can actually.
I can't see it.
It'll be knocked down, and I'll be able to see it.
Then you won't be able to sit down. Okay,
So this is our get to know you
yes,
lightning round.
you're gonna be timed.
Okay.
Every previous contestant that we had has been also timed. Current leader in this category is Renee. So we choose
Oh, it's a
Renee.
game?
Yeah. So you
Well, I
just
mean,
say
you
the
just have to
first thing that
answer.
pops in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's things about you that we would know.
Who wants to go first?
So yeah, who's going first?
Can I go first?
Oh, I thought we were going at the same time.
No,
No.
we want to do it separate.
Okay. I don't care.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm so nervous. Okay, yeah.
You do her and then I'll do her.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Guilty pleasure food.
Pickles.
Book or movie?
Movie.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Favorite vacation destination?
Paradise, like Dominican Republic. I don't know.
Cash or gifts?
Gifts.
Night owl or early riser?
Both.
Spicy or sweet?
Sweet.
Fruit or veggies?
Fruit.
Digital planner or old school? Write it down.
Write it down.
Rom-com or action?
Rom-com.
Do you charge your phone at 80% or 8%?
8%. -8. God.
Cheetos or cheese puffs?
Cheese puffs.
Little Debbie or Hostess?
Little Debbie.
Fruit candy or chocolate?
Fruit.
Cardio or resistance?
Cardio.
Royal icing or buttercream?
Royal.
Fondant or isomalt?
I use Isomalt more.
Really?
Yeah.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Airbrush or scraping?
Scraping. Yes.
Macarons or drop cookies?
Drop cookies.
Florals or wet or unwet?
Wet on wet.
The last show you binged?
Love is Blind season 2. Oh my gosh.
Would you rather lose your keys or lose your phone?
My keys.
Too hot or too cold? What would you rather?
Too hot.
139.
Is that good?
You're winning.
Yeah,
she's like, okay.
I'm like, you're wasting time over here.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were gonna cut me off like if I didn't.
Do this.
No.
Do this. Okay,
She
I'm
was
on.
like,
You got it.
No,
Yeah,
she was like, okay,
yeah,
it's password. She's like, okay.
This is how you do it, ladies.
Show us.
Ready? Go.
Guilty pleasure food. Brittney.
Donuts.
Book or movie?
Movie.
Camping or luxury hotel?
Camping.
Cash or gifts?
Gifts.
Dog or cat?
Neither.
Bike or skates?
Bike.
Fruit or veggies?
Fruit.
Rom-com or action?
Rom-com.
Do you charge your phone at 80% or 8%? Cheetos or cheese puffs?
Cheetos.
Little Debbie or Hostess?
Little Debbie.
Fruity, candy or chocolate?
Fruity.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Royal icing or buttercream?
Royal.
Fondant or isomalt?
Fondant.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Airbrush or scraping?
Airbrush.
Macarons or drop cookies?
Macarons.
Floors or wet on wet?
Wet on wet.
Last show you binged?
Love is blind.
Would you rather lose your keys or your cell phone?
Keys.
Be too hot or too cold?
Too cold.
End war or end world hunger? Would you rather speak to all animals or speak all languages?
Animals.
Done. Don't immediately chew in. You need to hold them, get the balls wet.
You're very controlling.
The instructions are just look at the camera, put it in my mouth.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
then we need to get it wet. Salt.
Yes, yes. And roll them around in there. Yeah. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Do it. In there. Get it. Don't chew it. Don't chew it yet. Yeah. Okay. Give us a look. So now chew, and did you get the center?
It was very shocking.
I thought it was only going to expand for a while, so I got a little nervous. Like, it was an inflatable. That was good.
Y'all made my day. Oh my God.
That was an experience.
Right? Don't you love eating balls with your friends?
Hi, everybody. Today we have Leah from Sugars by Leah, sorry. And we
Just
have
the one sugar.
just one. And Ashlee from Sweet Dough Cookie Co.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, we're glad you're here. So, how has your Cookie Con experience been? Are you wiped out?
A little while.
Yeah. Okay. So, just for everybody listening, we're in the last hour of Cookie Con. Yeah. It's almost over. It's almost over. It's crazy.
Sad.
Except for, are you going to be karaoke tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you heard it here first, folks. Don't be giving all our stuff out. That's cool. That's cool. So, how many Cookie Cons have you been? Balk at it. I'm giving you something. Okay. Just take it. Gotcha. Okay.
And then you became an instructor last year, right?
Yeah,
That is
here in Florida, I was an add-on instructor. And in Dallas, I was a full-time instructor. This year, I'm an add-on. So,
Right. Yeah.
Are you instructing?
I taught Olympics.
Did you? All 4 of you guys taught. By the way, for you guys that don't know, Brittney and Morgan. Brittney and Morgan are sitting on. So all 4 of you taught.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Let's do it.
They let-
Yeah, somehow. I just snuck right in there.
Oh, yeah. It's not right in there. Okay, so how did you two meet?
Through Instagram.
Through Instagram.
Yeah, she was like the coolest person ever. I followed her. And then maybe, yeah. She made my birthday cookies when I turned.
I think
Maybe when I was, I don't know, 25 maybe, I don't know. She made my cookies and then I made her cookies. Yeah. We just like straight back and forth. But she's so cool. She's so good. And she's like the nicest person in the world.
Oh my God!
You're so cute! She is. Stop.
Stop it! Okay, so you recently opened up a store for me. Congrats! That's had to be hard work too. Because you got nothing else going on, right?
No. I'm just, I get to sleep in every day.
Yeah. So tell us about that experience.
Okay, so it was the month of my wedding. I got married in July, and that's when I was walking the street and I saw for rent. Well, this was cute, but it was so ugly when I signed up. It was like bright red, bright blue, bright pink. So signed a lease in July, and then so many events happened in my life. I think we went to Cookie Con in September, and just my life was just crazy. I just got married, and then we opened, but before we opened, there was a flood. Yeah, so it could have been a lot worse, but we got like 2 inches of water everywhere, and we didn't have to replace any drywall or anything like that, so I really loved that. Yeah, and now it finally opened, so it's been amazing. Yeah.
And not only that, you're a 2-time Christmas cookie time! Nice.
Yes, that's oh my gosh. I highly recommend if anyone can enter that Christmas cookie challenge, you better do it. It's such an awesome experience. Just flying there and staying in a hotel that's free, they pay for it. I'm like, sign me up for that. Yeah. So it was just an amazing experience. But I did tell my husband the first time I came back, I was like, I'm never doing that again. It's the most stressful thing in my life. And they called me a few months later and I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we going this time? But yeah, amazing. Yeah.
And you're not doing customs, like selling like that anymore. But you do.
I do.
Okay.
I don't have a bakery to run.
Let's do the customs. So how many like lessons do you take in a week? What?
Probably like 30.
This has been your full-time job for a while.
Wait a minute.
She's like, let's not go.
Crack?
No, I got
What?
I have bills to pay.
Well, I mean, I get it.
And it's fun. I don't have babies or anything yet to like take care of, so
30 dozen.
not always. Normally like at least 25, but 30 is normally my max.
I'm like 2. I'm like, that's good for me.
Right. So how long is your, like when you design this thing, that for me takes so long.
A lot of it I do. I'll sketch down or like write down like my basics of each set, and then as I'm doing them is when I normally think about it. I'm not super detailed, and I don't use Procreate or anything like that. I want to start too much. I just kind of make it up as I go. And then normally I always work. My style is also very simple, so I don't like add like a ton of color.
Yeah. It's just going to
Own it.
own it. We're at Cookie Con. Okay, these are the 2 days you own this crap. You own
Yes,
it.
I'm good. I love it. It's a really fun job.
Do you have any advice or anything for people that do want to transition into full-time baking?
Yeah, people ask me that a lot, and I took me a long time to like finally do it. I went from a full-time job to a part-time job, and then once I knew I had clientele that was gonna keep coming back to me, and once I had like at least 6 months worth of bills saved up in my account, that's when I was like, okay, I can just go and do it. Because I knew if it didn't work out, I had a little bit of a backup plan. I could get another job, but I felt confident at that time in my customers that kept coming back and getting more. And I was constantly turning people down. So when that happened, I was like, it's time to do something. I was miserable in my part-time job.
That's the key too. Our loyal customers, they are amazing. They are what carry us through everything.
Yeah, they literally support us. And that's
They
crazy.
do. And I'll tell them, and they know, I give myself a raise every time.
Yeah.
And they know it's coming. That's when they're ready. My kid's got a birthday. I mean, it is what it is.
No, they love you. They keep coming back.
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't get to do it.
No. It wasn't for them, there wouldn't be all this either. Crazy.
Is what is the one piece of advice that has really resonated with you or that you carry with you on your everyday life?
Work hard. I mean, I know people say, I don't know. I just work hard. My mom always worked hard, so
Right, and that's just,
maybe
it's
that's
simple.
why I do so many a week.
Right, it's simple, but it's true. Work
Yeah,
hard.
it's true.
Work hard.
At everything you do.
Yeah.
You know,
Give your best.
business ethics and
That's a good one. What about you, girl?
Okay, my thing is to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, so hard with our business.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, there's some late nights and we get tired and we just want to sleep. But just make sure to take care of yourself.
It is. You got to put yourself first because you can't give if you're cutting. I mean, you got to take care of you. Or you're gonna
put the
no
air mask on
burnout.
yourself before you go to the next person.
Yes.
All right, so now we have the lightning round. Okay, so we're going to time you. And you're both going to answer at the same time. But you're going to
Am I still winning?
Quick. No, listen, I know.
Brittney is not
Can I have a
winning
do-over?
Brittney was the reigning champ, but who took her spot?
Andy and Bobby. Andrea and Bobby.
Bobby Stubbs and Andrea, Andy Kay.
And they did it together. And they got like 56 seconds. Look at her, she's like, man.
Whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, and you both answer at the same time, and then we'll just keep going. You probably need to try to beat 56 seconds.
Ready? Go.
Guilty pleasure food.
Pizza. Sour candy.
Book or movie.
Movie. No book.
iPhone or Android.
iPhone.
Favorite vacation destination.
Mountains. Hawaii.
Cash or gifts.
Cash.
Night owl or early riser.
Earlier. Night out.
Spicy or sweet.
Sweet.
Fruit or veggies.
Fruit.
Digital planner or old school pen and paper.
Old school.
Rom-com or action.
Rom-com.
Do you charge your phone at 80% or 8%?
8. All the time.
Cheetos or cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs.
Little Debbie or Hostess. Fruit candy or chocolate.
Fruit.
Cardio or resistance.
Cardio.
Royal icing or buttercream.
Real life.
Fondant or isomalt.
Fondant.
Chocolate or vanilla.
Vanilla.
Airbrush or scraping.
Airbrush.
Macarons or drop cookies.
Chocolate.
Floors or wet on wet.
Floral.
Last show you binged. Last show you binge watched.
Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Would you rather lose your keys or your phone?
Phone.
Too hot or too cold?
Hot.
104.
Oh. So they're what, second?
Let's see, Brittney was 102 and you were 139.
I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is a good angle.
Yeah. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Get them moist and roll them around. Get them, get them moist and roll them around. Look.
When do we chew on?
Not yet. Not yet.
God.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
Okay, you can begin to chew. Experience the chew. Experience the chew.
I got him. Are you okay? Okay, I'm just gonna do very good. Interesting.
You're good, ball. Yeah. It's that little artificial that comes out.
You're very good. The texture in there just wasn't.
You
I
can
know,
eat it
you're
like
right.
a normal person now.
Yeah, that was great.
Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Oh, they got it on camera.
Thanks so much for joining us, and special thanks to Brittney, Ashlee, Morgan, and Leah for joining us 2 times because it was 2 interviews squished in one, but we had so much fun with you guys.
Yes, we did. Thank you, ladies. It's truly appreciated. And someone else we truly appreciate, our sponsors, Sam from Sam's Cookie University. Thank you so much. The Miracle Twin Girls, Heather and Corey from the Sugar Cookie Marketing Group, Shelly at Pastry Shells, and Courtney at the Royal Batch. Thank you, ladies, so much. We truly appreciate each and every one of you.
And don't forget, in this cookie life, sometimes we crumble,
Sometimes we burn.
but we always rise up. See you guys later.